Welcome to SmartBuy, where we break down the best products with real specs, real performance, and real value so you can shop smarter every time. Today we're taking a closer look at the Great Scott Gadgets Opera Cake, a smart antenna switching add-on board designed for the HackRF One and other compatible software-defined radios, or SDRs. So the big question is this accessory actually useful? And what do its technical specs mean in real-world RF testing and experimentation? By the way, I've added the latest deals and best prices for this product in the description below. At its core, the Opera Cake is an 8-port RF antenna switch. Instead of manually unplugging and reconnecting antennas every time you want to test different setups, this board allows you to electronically switch between 8 RF ports almost instantly. In real-world use, that means you can compare antennas, automate experiments, or build more advanced SDR systems without touching a single cable. One of the most impressive specifications is its frequency range of approximately 1 MHz to 6 GHz. That's the same wide frequency coverage supported by the HackRF One itself, allowing the Opera Cake to work across everything from HF experimentation through VHF, UHF, ISM bands, Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, and many microwave applications. So what does that actually mean? Whether you're experimenting with amateur radio, analyzing wireless networks, receiving satellite signals, testing antennas, or learning about RF communications, the Opera Cake lets you switch signal paths across virtually the entire operating range of the HackRF. Another important specification is the low insertion loss, typically around 0.6 to 1 dB, depending on frequency. In practical terms, insertion loss describes how much signal strength is lost when passing through the switch. Lower numbers are always better, meaning the Opera Cake preserves more of your received or transmitted signal for accurate measurements. Isolation is another key performance number. The board provides high port-to-port isolation, typically greater than 40 dB across much of its operating range. That helps minimize signal leakage between antennas, resulting in cleaner switching and more reliable RF experiments. Now let's talk automation, because this is where the Opera Cake becomes much more than a simple RF switch. The board supports multiple switching modes, including manual control, frequency-based switching, timer-based switching, and GPIO-triggered automation. In real-world use, this allows the SDR to automatically change antennas depending on the frequency being monitored or according to a predefined testing schedule. Imagine monitoring several frequency bands throughout the day without physically changing antennas. The Opera Cake can perform those transitions automatically, saving time while enabling much more advanced measurement setups. If you're finding this helpful, hit the like button so it reaches more smart shoppers like you. Another impressive capability is its stackable design. Multiple Opera Cake boards can be connected together, expanding the total number of available RF ports far beyond 8. This makes the system highly scalable for research labs, educational environments, or anyone building sophisticated antenna switching networks. The board is powered directly through USB, and configuration is handled using simple command line tools that integrate with HackRF software. Since it's open-source hardware developed by Great Scott Gadgets, it's also popular among engineers, students, and researchers who want complete control over their SDR workflows. Physically, the Opera Cake uses SMA RF connectors, the industry standard for many SDR devices, making it compatible with a wide range of antennas, cables, filters, amplifiers, and RF accessories. So why are so many SDR enthusiasts interested in the Opera Cake? Because antenna switching is one of the most repetitive parts of RF experimentation. Instead of constantly reconnecting hardware, the Opera Cake automates the entire process, making testing faster, more accurate, and much more efficient. So is the Great Scott Gadgets Opera Cake worth buying? When you look at the numbers, 8 RF ports, 1 MHz to 6 GHz frequency support, low insertion loss, high signal isolation, automated switching modes, stackable expansion, and USB-controlled operation, it's clear this is a powerful upgrade for anyone serious about software-defined radio experimentation and antenna management. Thanks for watching SmartBuy. If this helped you make a smarter decision, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.